Hi YouTube, this is Portia from Life with Portia. Again, I got it right. Hey, my memory is very good. Anyway, I'm coming to you today with a quick video. I was supposed to do the I'll do the devotional, but it's going to be a quick one. And the name of it, I'm going to entitle it Circle. Our lives are nowadays, in a way, getting to the point where we're going around in circles, and you'll go around and you'll find you end back up at the same place. God's people, I'm not talking about the world, I'm talking about God's people. What are we doing? Are you doing what you were called to do, or are you just chasing your tail? Some of us say, oh, well, God told me to do this. And then you start it and you never complete it. And then the next month you'll say, well, God told me to do this. And then you start it and you don't complete it. You're running in circles, chasing your tail. Because when God tells you to do something, He gives you the wherewithal to do it. Now, if you don't complete it, then it's something wrong on your part. But if He tells you to do something, He gives you everything you need to complete it. And if you don't complete it, then you're going to end up going back around until you do. Today, my suggestion to you loved ones is get out the circle. The only way you're going to get out of that circle is by doing and completing what God has called you to do. Now, each one of us have spiritual gifts, because the Bible says that He gives us spiritual gifts, each one of us severally, which means each one of us have more than one. Now, I'll put the spiritual gifts, or gifts of the Spirit, down in the comment box, the scripture where you'll find it at. Look at them, see which one you have. I know mine, one of them is the Spirit, the gift of discernment. I also have the gift of prophecy. I didn't know it for a long time, but when I look back over my life, I've been prophesying all my life since I was a little girl and didn't even know it. And then I also have the gift, the word of knowledge. I have that. There are others that are emerging that I'm not as good as those three, but yeah, I have them. So my suggestion to you, and I operate in them all. Now, the word of knowledge, not so much right now. But prophecy, yeah, that's just all over me. And that's a whole nother story for a whole nother time. And the spirit of discernment, yes. I mean, I can talk to you over the phone, and I know it's something in my, as they say, my sha-na-na, and I know, oh, okay, I see who you are. And, you know, I have a daughter that has that same gift. If she sees you, she can tell you your life story. And that's just, I guess it's something that runs in my family or whatever, but that's my gift, and that prophecy gift is also my gift. The gift of discernment is a gift that I have, and my daughter has inherited that gift. But I say all that to say this: stop running in circles. Do what God told you to do. Find out what your gift is, gift of the Spirit is, or what they are, and do them. Time is short. We don't have time to be running in circles and taking what God has told us to do lightly. Don't ever say, "But I don't have a gift." Well, you just called the Bible a lie. Because He said we each have gifts. Some of us, we have one, some of us have two, some of us have three. But He said He gives to each man severally. So that means you have several gifts of the Spirit that you can use. Use them. Stop sitting there, sucking your thumb, saying, oh, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Yes, you do. Just go in the Word. Find out what your gift is and do it. Love you. Get out that circle. Time is short. You want your gift to be given to the world, because that's why you're here. You're not here to look pretty. You're not here to be famous. You're here to do a work for the Lord. Get out there and do it. Love you all. Jesus is my Lord. Is he on? And if not, why not? Bye-bye.